Hello everyone, welcome to another video on my channel. Today's video is about me going overseas after 3 years, and of course I have some footages that are not taken down. I'm sorry. But as you have seen in the intro, this is only part 1 and there's gonna be a part 2. I have a whopping of 234 videos to edit, but I hope you guys enjoy it since there's like part 1 and part 2 now, so yeah. Okay, so I did not film this part of the video, which is me entering the airport, but I was feeling very excited because I have not exited the country for around 2+ years, and yeah, this is like my first trip after 2019, so I was feeling pretty excited. So the next clip is me on the plane. So the first thing I did was to look through the screen right in front of me, and I got bored because there was nothing for me to watch and nothing interests me. And there's a plane wing. Look at that sexy plane wing. And here's me looking out of the window. And then I look through the catalog and there's this Korean pop music and there's not much. Where is Dreamcatcher? Oh my god. But there's Tale of the Nine-Tailed. Oh my god, the characters are so... I love them. And there's like Jay Park, Roy Kim, and even Ben David, and also Chung Ha, and many more, which the screen lagged and I couldn't show you. And there was also Chinese dramas, Japanese dramas, Disney shows, and South Asian shows. Basically anything that you can think of, I think. But they don't have a really wide variety though. But it's fine. It's fine. So, guess what? Our flight was delayed and it's because of the weather conditions. It rained badly that week, and this day was not an exception. So I sat there for an hour waiting for an announcement. So I sat there waiting, and waiting for an announcement to depart. While waiting, I looked out the window and I saw a piece of hair stuck to it. It was pretty disgusting. I admired the scenery before waiting to depart. And I also searched for iPhone 13 vs iPhone 14. I got bored again, so I went to the screen in front of me and saved some songs. Look, I'm listening to Ben David's Hocus Pocus. Since this is a short flight, they didn't provide any headphones. And because it was so hot, then my headphones started to glow. Yep, I was not lying when I said it was pretty hot in there. And here's all my stuff. And I listened to a Japanese artist called Lisa. And finally, we are able to take off after an hour. Yay, time to go to Penang! Whee! And up we go in the sky. I was looking at the ships down there. And I was also looking in the sky. It was looking pretty good. And also, I was looking at the ocean again. Yep, at all those clouds as well. And those planes look so tiny up here. Look at that. And guess what was on the menu? Old chunky curry puffs with Sprite. And we landed. And the first thing we did was to eat chicken rice. And look at that chicken basket. Look at all that food. I'm hungry now. I have not eaten lunch yet. Why am I torturing myself looking at this? I tried doing a time lapse, but it kept turning too bright. And after lunch, we went walking around the mall. It was pretty nice. We went to Watson's. The prices there were pretty good. And I took a video of Uniqlo because it was pretty aesthetic looking. And we went to a store finding clothes for my dad, and we saw a mannequin put their middle finger up. And we saw more clothes, looking for more clothes. And my dad threw all his bags to me. And we saw this. Then we went to the supermarket to get some alcohol and also snacks, and since I just turned 18, I wanted to try it, but it didn't really taste that great. Then we went to a Japanese restaurant to have our dinner. The dinner was scrumptious. It was pretty good. And there's chawanmushi, and there's this rice bowl, and then chawanmushi, oh my god. And then there's also the squid. It looks all pretty good. It's making me hungry again. And then there's this rice bowl. What rice bowl? What rice bowl? This is just a bowl of things. And there's the yakisoba. It looks pretty good, and it is good. Then we went to a department store and we saw this building after getting out of it, and it was pretty cute and pretty nice at night, to be honest. And we went back to the hotel to celebrate my birthday. Yay! And that was the end of day 1. Look at this. So if you're wondering why I named the horror that we faced for day 2, you will know it later, but now let's watch me putting on makeup. So I started to wear makeup more often ever since I entered Polytechnic. I don't know if it's like an adult thing or something, but I sort of like need to put on makeup. I feel that there's a need to put on makeup because I don't want people to see me looking tired, and sometimes it's to cover up acne or acne scars. Yep. Anyways, let's admire the view. You don't see this every day, so let's just admire it. Then I admired some of these plants, and we were stuck in the queue again. And we saw this wall painting, and it was pretty aesthetically pleasing, and also my eyes just kept going back to it while waiting for the queue. And then we also saw the street views. The street views in the morning were pretty aesthetically pleasing. Again, it was very nice, really very nice. And then we also saw this building. It was pretty aesthetically pleasing. That's all I can say about this place. It was so good, but we were stuck in the queue. I just kept taking videos of this place because it was so aesthetically pleasing. I don't know how many times I must tell you that, but it's so good looking. Even after taking so many videos, we were still stuck in the queue. Fly high, my friend. Fly high. Oh my god, am I going crazy? I'm sorry about that. Finally, we were standing in front of the queue, so it's gonna be our turn soon. I wanted to take a video of the street view, and boy, there were people there, so that's why the shot just looks a little weird now. So my family started to order the different type of toasts that you can get at the store. And look at this nasi lemak, it looks so small and cute and good. And look, our food is here and it looks pretty good. I want to eat it again. And right after breakfast, we went to a religious place to, look around, and it was pretty nice. The views was pretty good. Oh my god, these views are so aesthetically pleasing and so nice. Oh, there's our bird friend again. Oh my god, I think I have lost my mind. Oh my god. Then afterwards, we went to A&W for lunch. I think by this part, you might be wondering, why do you even, name day 2 as the horror that you will face? Like, why? You will know in the next clip. So for some background, we went to Penang Hill, and let's just say that we went on the wrong day because that day the country was having Malaysia Day, and there were lots of people at Penang Hill. Oh my god. Let's move on. So the first clip shows you a lot of people queuing up, yes. My legs were clearly dying. And guess what, folks? And you think that was the only line? No, when you enter, there's a new line. Help, my legs were clearly dying that day, and we were like standing in line for 2 hours. But anyways, it's just for an experience. I'm not complaining. I'm sorry. But after the wait, we were getting on that ride soon. And finally, we got onto the ride, and yep, it looks pretty nice. Look at that time lapse. It's very nice. And I really just enjoyed the ride, to be very honest. And yeah, looking back at the footage, it was pretty nice. Finally, we got to Penang Hill, and by this time, my legs were at 70%. They were clearly not doing so well after that 2-hour wait. Yes, I know I'm very weak, but I can say that it's pretty worth it just to wait for that ride to go to Penang Hill, because look at that view. Look at the view and the feeling of like the coldness and like the cooling feeling that you will never feel. Yeah, it's worth it. And look at that stunning view. Stunning. Really stunning. And this is not in slow motion, by the way. It's It's normal motion. And here's the bridge from Penang to the Malaysian peninsula. That day was pretty rainy and yeah, it rained before we even got onto the ride. Let's admire the views, shall we? Okay, before things get too cozy, we have another problem. There was a queue back down! But luckily we waited for an hour only. Afterwards, we were all pretty tired from the experience, so we went back to the hotel and took a rest for the day. I ate some chips and watched Fate Wings Saga, so I got bored and did this. Let's admire it, shall we? Then we ended the day with some street food. Yep, it was pretty good, and I tried alcohol that day and it was not that great. And well, this is the end of part 1, because if I add more videos to this, it's gonna be a very long video and I don't think you want to hear me talk that long. So yep, I'm just gonna give you 11 minutes of me talking. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 and hope to see you in part 2. Thank you for watching and bye!